You have 10 minutes to do a presentation. Please do not take 9 minutes and 35 seconds to get through your intro. This is Elise and Sherry with Marketing Intent, and today we're going to discuss what do we mean by that. And the main point is we're saying laser focus your presentations. Sherry, do you want to chime in on where that means?
Yeah, so I think one thing that we've seen is conferences and these 10-minute, 15-minute, 20-minute presentation slots. And we've seen asset managers take a normal 40-slide presentation, skip over slides, not really engage their audience because they don't have a presentation tailored to that much time. So that is tip number one. Think about your 10-minute slot, your 15-minute slot, and make sure that you have a presentation you can actually deliver in that much time and still have room for Q&A.
Yeah, and I would even go as far to say, you're going to attend conferences, you're going to have these slots throughout the year. Why not be prepared ahead of time and go ahead and create a conference presentation that's abbreviated so you're not down to the week and your presentation's due for that conference and you're scrambling. So then again, you just submit the presentation that you do have. Um, but going on to tip number 2, we would say practice your presentation, which we know everybody practices it, but practice how much time you're going to spend on each slide. The common recommendation is 20 seconds per slide. But if you know that you're a person that's going to spend 1 minute per slide, that's fine. Just make sure that you have 10 slides if you have a 10-minute presentation. Really boil down to those points so you can get them across and realize that not all the information of what you're talking about has to be on every single slide.
Yeah, and I think, I mean, just I don't know if this is tip 3 or building on tip 2, but just the graphical nature of a presentation at a conference should be taken into consideration because we've seen a lot of terms of the offering on a slide. That could be a handout. It's not a great slide because it's really hard to read from across the room, and it's really not telling your story. Like, if there's one thing in your terms that you feel like differentiates your firm, pop that out into a graphical representation of it to engage your audience more, because we have definitely seen a lot of advisors sitting at conferences squinting to try to understand and read a slide.
Yeah, I think that's a really great point, Sherry, that they don't need the terms of the offering, and the point is to hook them so you can continue the conversation later. So if you would like to learn how you can boil down your big presentation to your conference presentation or your short breakout presentation, reach out to us today. We'd love to help you.